Hello everyone. This channel provides the latest information on the Three Gorges Dam. If you are interested, please subscribe to our channel. The world is paying attention to the dam. Local time, 7 a.m. on the 7th, the water level of the Three Gorges Dam is 158.16 meters. Compared to the water level on the 25th of last month, it is a drop of about 1 meter and 20 centimeters. On the storage side of the Three Gorges Dam, the water level is around here. The discharge of the Three Gorges Dam at 7 a.m. this morning was 6,190 cubic meters per second. The maximum discharge of hydropower at this dam is 30,000 cubic meters per second. So we're at about 21% power generation, which is also normal. A simple calculation means that there are 6 to 7 turbines in operation. This is the water level from January to June this year and last year. From around 170 meters each year they gradually lower the water level to 145 meters on June 10. When I post the data from November this year, it looks like this. The water level was stagnant around 160 meters for a while, but recently it has been trending downward. The water level this morning is 158 meters, so it's around here. There will be the Spring Festival in late January next year. At this pace, the trend is likely to drop to 145 meters by that time. Don't you think that low water levels are safe? Of course, in terms of flooding, it is correct. On the other hand, this dam has power generation besides preventing flooding. It also contributes to people in downstream areas as irrigation water and domestic water from winter to spring when water is scarce. What would happen without that water? China is now in a critical situation.
NISHIYAN channel.
Here is the extraordinary news. China's trade fell significantly more than expected in both imports and exports in November. Reuters reports. According to the article, trade statistics for November released by the China Customs General Administration on the 7th showed a more than expected drop in the market for both imports and exports. Exports fell 8.7% year-on-year, widening the decline from 0.3% in October and the largest since February 2020. Imports also fell by 10.6%. The November trade surplus was $69.84 billion, the lowest level since April this year. Exports were also hit as authorities tightened restrictions in many cities. So far, I have told you about China's trade. Both imports and exports fell sharply more than expected in November. Let's take a look at today's news. I thought that it would be difficult to understand the actual situation if the figures were only for 1 month, so I made a graph of the situation after April of this year. First, let's look at the year-on-year comparison of exports. Until around July, it seems to be recovering smoothly, but after August it will follow a downward trend. And, as I mentioned earlier, November exports were down 10%. Next is import. This is almost the same as the previous year, and this month is a big minus. Both exports and imports have fallen sharply recently. By the way, the Chinese Communist Party Congress was held in mid-October. Statistics are usually released by the 10th of the following month, but in October they were released after the Communist Party Congress. My impression is that after the tournament, the numbers suddenly get worse. This is a graph of the annual water level of the Three Gorges Dam. Until June, it was in the phase of lowering the water level. From July to August, the amount of rain gradually increases. As the amount of water flowing into the dam increases, they respond by increasing the discharge rate. Even so, the water level gradually rises due to the large inflow. At the end of the flood season, they raise the water level to 175 meters due to hydropower and irrigation water for the following year. Although there are some deviations, it looks like this every year. Various problems have been pointed out at the Three Gorges Dam, as covered in this channel. They don't mention any of the potential concerns I have, such as the climate impact, the large amount of trash, the negative impact on the ecosystem, and the persistent sand problem. They claim that the dam is operating safely, but I doubt it. The annual precipitation around the Three Gorges Dam is as follows. It's finally December, but this year we're still experiencing a historic lack of rain. From July to September, there was little rainfall in the Yangtze Basin. As far as this channel has investigated, the area covered by the Three Gorges Dam is the red line. Now let's check windy. It was December and it was raining a little, but now it's not raining. As you can see, no rain is expected for a while. For people in downstream areas, they need to release a certain amount. However, little water flows in from upstream. Under these circumstances, the water level of the Three Gorges Dam will continue to fall. The top of the Three Gorges Dam is full of cracks. The Three Gorges Dam has a discharge facility in the center. There are many holes above this facility, but did you know that there are some sort of cracks in them? There are few images seen from the sky, but if you take a closer look at Google Maps etc., you can see that the cracks may have been repaired. A fairly heavy crane is moving from side to side where there are so many holes. It is expected that a considerable amount of tension will be applied, and even though it is concrete, it may still crack. The movement of a large crane over the dam body seems to be a structural problem, but is that okay? The back side of the Three Gorges Dam is full of holes. This is a photo of the water storage side of the Three Gorges Dam. Normally, you can't see under the surface of the water, but what's going on under this? Actually, it seems that there are 69 holes. The back side of the dam is like this, and a 175 meters dam is built on the 10 meters bedrock layer. In the middle of the dam body, there are 23 regular spillways to control the flood. Below that, there are 22 holes for draining mud. And at the top, there are 22 crest gates that allow water to flow naturally when the dam is full. In addition, there are 2 holes on the left and right for discharging dust such as driftwood. Actually, it was full of holes. I tried to summarize the petite information of the Three Gorges Dam. This video is a popular video that has been played over 100,000 times, so please enjoy it. The URL is listed in the summary section. It's already the dry season. Last year, heavy rains and floods continued, and there was fear that the dam might collapse. This year, things are completely different. Conversely, this year has been a drought, and the state of extremely low water continues. Please continue to subscribe to our channel for the latest information.